There's so many amazing stories with so many amazing lessons. And this, well, this is one of them. So the story goes that there was a boy named Shoni. Now, Shoni was a very, very good kid. Well, except Shoni had one teeny weeny problem. And that problem was Shoni didn't have a lot of patience. Now, I know you're probably looking at this word here and thinking, well, what in the world is patience? Well, when you're patient, that means no matter how much you want to do something or how much you want something, you wait until the right time to do it. So, for example, when you're eating like lunch or something and there's dessert afterwards, but you have to first eat all your food and wait for the right time to eat the dessert. Well, while you're waiting, that is patience. And Shoni didn't have a lot of that. Now, one day, Shoni's dad woke up and he woke Shoni up and he said, Shoni, wake up, wake up. And Shoni was like, yeah. And his dad said, well, Shoni, your mother and I were in the shops yesterday and we saw something that you'd been really wanting for a long time and we decided to get it for you. So the surprise is waiting for you in the living room. Shoni's eyes got so big because he loved surprises. And when he walked into the living room, there in the middle of the living room, on the table was a box. And he knew exactly what was in that box. It was the Video Game Master 2. And Shoni had been asking his parents for so long to get the Video Game Master 2 because it had all the games that he wanted. Oh, and Shoni gave his dad a big hug and ran to his mom and gave her a big hug and said, thank you so much. And he ran back into the living room where the Video Game Master 2 was. And he said, Dad, can I please play it now? So his dad said, okay, let me take it out and help you connect it because it's a little bit complicated. So Shoni said, okay. And his dad, he started opening, and as he was opening, his phone rang. And Shoni looked at his dad as he picked up the phone and said, hello? Okay, hold on. And his dad said to Shoni, okay, this is a work call, so I have to quickly deal with this, but afterwards, we're gonna connect the Video Game Master 2. And Shoni said, okay. And he started waiting. And after a couple minutes, he was listening, and his dad was still on the phone call. Yeah. And Shoni was like, this is taking so long. Maybe if I just open it up and I just look inside just so I could see what's in the box and see the actual Video Game Master 2 in front of my eyes, that will be enough. So he opened it and he looked and he said, I can't wait. He was growing less and less patient. Well, after a few minutes, he listened to see how far his dad was with the phone call, and it did not seem like it was ending soon. So he said, well, maybe what if I just connect it real quickly and I just leave it there so that when dad comes, he just sees I've connected it and he makes sure that everything is fine, and then I get to play really quickly. So Shoni got all the parts out and he started looking to see maybe this part fits here, and he started pushing things in, and soon it seemed like everything was connected, and Shoni was satisfied with himself. He said, okay, everything is ready. I am just waiting for Dad. 5 minutes later, he was listening, and Dad did not seem to be ending the conversation anytime soon. Shoni was like, oh, I can't wait anymore. Everything is connected. All I have to do is press the power button and then it will be on. So he waited for like 30 seconds, then 45 seconds, and about a minute later, he was like, oh, I can't wait anymore. Dad is still on the conversation, and he pushed the power button and looked at the TV. And as he did that, he heard and smoke started coming up from the Video Game Master 2, and he pulled out all the was thinking that Dad could be heard saying, "Okay, thank you very much for your call. Goodbye." Shoni said, "Oh, he's done?" And as Dad walked into the room, he saw the Game Master 2, the video Game Master 2, and he saw the smoke coming out of it. And he said, "Shoni, what did you do?" And he said, I heard you go on the phone for so long and it seemed like forever, and I just plugged everything in and I just pressed the power button and I don't know what happened, but smoke is coming out." And his dad said, "Shoni, no. The reason why I wanted to do this with you was because at the back of the Video Game Master 2, there's a switch that you need to push so that the Video Game Master 2 can play where we live. But because you quickly pushed the button without switching the switch, the Video Game Master 2 was destroyed. And because of that, because of Shoni not being patient, he damaged the Video Game Master 2 and was not able to play. Now, this story has an important lesson because sometimes there's a lot of things that we want to do, but the time is not right. And maybe mom and dad say, "You shouldn't do that right now. You should be a little patient and wait until the right time to do it." And though it might seem very, very hard to wait and to be patient, the right thing to do is have a lot of patience, because we might find ourselves in a situation like Shoni where we don't get what we want at all because we did not have patience. Well, I hope that you've had as much fun listening to this story as I've had telling the story. Until next time, bye.